go.
Now here's Rose. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Here's Rose. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Durant. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. The steal. Here's Pippen. Guarded by Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
The kick to Durant. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That dribble is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Back to Towns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Here's Rose. The kick out to Edwards. Got a piece of it.
Ball is turned
And out
over.
of bounds. It'll be
The
Chicago
goes
ball.
to Chicago.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Ginobili to the left side wing. Rose outside. 4-3. Good D by Rose.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Towns. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Towns has got 5.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Now here's Rose. Back to Durant. Just 4 to shoot.
Kevin Durant.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is
2 minutes
dead.
remaining in the first.
Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Rose into the lane. And he slams it in one-handed.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Rose. Here he goes.
Derrick
And he makes
Rose.
no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
In transition. Outside Durant. Back to Rose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Here's Rose. Got a hand on it. Left side Durant. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Rose. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. Rose outside. Three-pointer. And Worthy pulls it down. Here's Towns. Shoots over Holmgren. The shot by Towns, no good. In transition, here they come. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by a
12. And now your Virginia Beach Dancers.
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Curry way outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Bol. Another shot. And the layup by Curry.
And the paint step is so effective. Those high percentage looks, they look easy.
To the paint. Ginobili outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three from Anthony. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
First personal foul.
And here's Curry who brings it up for Albuquerque. From deep. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Rose. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Holmgren can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Curry. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
We know about Stephen Curry's pregame dribbling ritual. He showed him off right there on that play.
Pass to Durant. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Back to KD. Outside Rose. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Daniels. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Albuquerque with the possession. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle.
Rose.
Incredible. D. Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Barrett. And here's Daniels. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see Barrett plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
To the middle. Down low. Holmgren with it. Takes a 3. That's it. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Barrett. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Back to Rose. Outside Anthony. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
He has such wonderful maneuvering skills, that Derrick Rose. Carving up the defense is just absolutely a treat to watch.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Rose. And Bol pulls it down. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Daniels. Going inside. That one goes. Count it. Daniels has got his second bucket of the game to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And that's an intentional foul. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Gasol. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Curry way outside. A miss that time would have put him up. Got it off in time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your home team, 14. The visiting team, 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Back to Marion. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Marion's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. Outside Leonard. Back to Curry. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Taken away by Williams. Outside Korver. There's the three. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. Here's Dragic. Marion trying to get open. Dragic gets the bucket.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Good.
Kyle Korver.
Korver's got his first 2 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Takes the three. And he stays with it. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Korver missing again.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Substitution for the
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Korver. That shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Put that bucket in no time at all. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Not really a long-range shooter, but Goran Dragic must be a priority for the defense on that play.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The ball goes to the
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Right side Korver. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Outside Korver. Launches it. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. From deep three-point range. Albuquerque trails by 6. Back to Korver. From the arc. in the tray. Korver's got 5.
And Korver moving well in that pick and roll. Superb at creating for himself in these sets.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Chicago making a switch here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Doncic outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Korver way outside. And out of bounds is Chicago. Gains possession.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
1:06 left in the first half of the game. Durant in the corner. Outside Curry. And the layup's good off the glass.
Curry.
Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Slick move by Steph Curry to beat the contact and finish. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Durant in the corner. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Korver. Up and in on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Chicago lead.
Home team.
So dangerous on the perimeter. We got a chance to see Kyle Korver convert inside.
Shooting for the...
And both free throws good for Curry. And so Gasol will bring it up for Albuquerque. Outside Korver. The three-pointer no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And as a defender.
And so it's Chicago. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Outside Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Korver. That one doesn't drop. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Home team.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. 6 to shoot. Korver from deep three-point land. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Korver fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Substitution on
Pass to Wiggins. No good that time. Good work defensively by Marion. 3-on-3. Here's Doncic.
Home team.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
For Chicago, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Barrett for 3. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Marion. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque. It's Barrett on the wing. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Barrett. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Barrett's got 6.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Doncic way outside. That shot off. And Albuquerque the other way now. Curry looking around. Pass to Banchero. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Doncic.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
And here's Barrett. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Albuquerque trails by 13. And Wiggins throws it down.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Doncic, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Chicago making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the OA team.
Here's Curry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He has 6.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
And Marion gets it to go.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Dragic with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Marion. And Sean Marion with the slam.
A thank you very much pass from Goran Dragic. Rewarding the screener. He rolls off. With the intent to score.
Substitution on the
That
court.
is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On its way from Curry for 2. And so it's Chicago in command with the 16.
33. The away team, 49.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Albuquerque trails by 16. Here's Daniels. Driving in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Back to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Takes it inside. Shot from the low block. And again, it's Albuquerque.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. And Bull pulls it down. Albuquerque trails by 11. To the inside. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And it's Marion at the elbow. And Curry has it in the corner. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And Barrett has got the ball here for Albuquerque. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Albuquerque.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact, and sometimes even initiates it.
He gets that one. And Chicago leads by 11.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That one a little long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. The tray. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here we go, Albuquerque. Fast break. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
He can't get that one. And Albuquerque the other way now. Korver way outside. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
Personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution for the away team.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Dirk Nowitzki, Luka Doncic, Goran Dragic.
There's 47 seconds left in the game.
Home team.
Rose attacking and finished off by Rose.
Second personal foul.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Driving inside.
Well, he created room off the dribble, got into the lane, and off that drive, he had a nasty dunk.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
That's the end of the game.
Here we go. Rose with it. And it's stolen by Rose. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And the coaching staff loves the defensive intensity, and Rose proving to be a nuisance grabbing the steal.
Go
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
No luck on that one. Good D by Rose.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Anthony. Here's Holmgren. And he dunks it down.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Pass to James. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Here's Rose. Lets a three fly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's Rose with the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Rose has got 5 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
In transition, here they come. Will it go? Out to the wing. To the left wing. From deep, Rose.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Assisted.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Jokic. From the corner. That one a little long. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot. Goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Pass to James. Off target from outside. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's got 8.
Away team.
As his career has gone on, Melo has been better and better about finding the open man.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Curry. Edwards for three. Drains the triple.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Donovan Mitchell.
And it's Mitchell penetrating.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Green. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Holmgren's got 14 points.
Well, the scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball handling magistry. You need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Chicago. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more in.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Now Curry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Mitchell. Gasol grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. The kick out. Curry. Back to Doncic. Pass to Marion. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And Gasol with the block.
Gasol did not stop moving his hands there, especially as the shot was going up. Always going to be right there to send anything back if it's close. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Pass to Pippen. And here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Substitution.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Down low. Here's Pippen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Dragic misses. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Chicago.
The first free throw is good.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if he sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Personal foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Assist goes to
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Pass to Doncic. The three is up. The offensive rebound. From downtown. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Here's Ilgauskas. Checked by Gasol. It's James on the wing. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
From deep, Rose. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Pass to Mathurin. The three is up. To the middle. Ilgauskas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And it's Doncic missing. Here's James. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I mean, you really could call a foul almost on every play when LeBron James is driving. That time contact, no whistle, didn't bother him.
To the inside. Pass to Pierce. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
It's both from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Pierce. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Mathurin. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 36 seconds left to play in the half. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Pierce. Over to the left wing. Here's Pippen. And another shot. Doesn't go that time.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Doncic with the bucket. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ball stolen. There's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And that one's good. James.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Rose can't connect.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Jokic. For the lead. And no good. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 1. A moment here for an injury report.
It's just a simple case of getting the wind knocked out of him. He just needs a moment to get the air back in his lungs.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Graham.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Fades back. The shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
And Anthony drops them both. Mitchell with the ball. Ooh, poked away. And the ball ends up out of bounds.
The ball goes to
and they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson. And rejected. And here's the fast break. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside, Green. Pass to Johnson. And here is Green.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the
The
line
free throw
for the
drops
away
for
team.
Johnson. Both teams will make substitutions. And Johnson drops them both. Pass to Marion. Outside Edwards. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Mitchell.
Chicago foul. Dirk Nowitzki. First personal foul.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
At the line for the away team.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Back to Curry. They double team Curry. Down low. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Green. Pass to Pierce. Second shot opportunity. And it's Green missing. Here's Marion. From deep three-point range. Mitchell grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Green.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Smith with the rebound.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Assisted by
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sprewell. Cash money from 16 feet away. And Chicago leads by 8.
Gotta love the overall court awareness. Gasol always knows when there's a wide open teammate ready to shoot, and sometimes makes a dribble to set defenders up before delivering.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the clock.
51.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Rose outside. Pass to Mathurin. Fires the three. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Ginobili gets the bucket.
Just a great catch and shoot player. Ginobili is so good at losing the defender and carving out just enough space to get off a clean shot.
Here's Rose. They get it back. Here's Jokic. Off with the layup. And they're on the break. Here's Anthony. Jokic grabs the board. Pass to Rose. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Now here's Gasol. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Back to Mitchell. Here's Ilgauskas. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep.
Chicago foul.
Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Anthony.
For the away team, Jalen Green.
And he's good on the first of 3. Boy, you look at Jalen Green.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Pass to Anthony. From deep.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Mitchell. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Ginobili. Green covering. Holmgren. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Jokic in the post. And it's stolen by Rose. And here they come. It's blocked.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Green in the post. Blocked. Out to James. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
Chicago with the ball. 6-point lead. Inside. Holmgren. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant. Free throw good. Green.
Shooting for the away team.
And both free throws good for Green.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
2 minutes.
Back to Edwards. The three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Edwards for three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Rose outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Outside, Green. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. On target from range.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins. He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution for the away team. Paul Pierce. Benedict Mathurin.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Edwards outside. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.